learn the rules, and play by them. Welcome back to my channel. I'm Stars Nexus, and today we are back on Ark Ascended on Ark Ascended, and it's just going to be a quick and short video of me showing off what I had. No, that's not over here. Is my... Ignore that. My drinking's right there. Though I just remembered I bred these, and I never picked up the egg. I'm doing great, as you could tell. Anyway, they're not breeding. So, this is just a little follow-up, update, whatever, of that guy who was built to my base the other day. Or since the beginning of my base. So, let's go over here. Hop on my bison that is beautiful and green. Lamb. Okay, so he was built behind my baby building. So he was built back here. And it's now all gone. Now it's my gate here. My pillars are right here. He can't get in. He can't force his way into anything anymore. See, these are my pillars now. So yeah, he was built in my base. If you didn't see my videos, I had a guy build in my base. Now originally he was built behind this building over here. He was built right there on those metal nodes over there. Thing's a little off. So he's built like right there. And then he relocated to up against this wall on top of these metal nodes and blocked it off so metal nodes wouldn't spawn there anymore. And he complained and complained and complained because I blocked him in. But again, he built in my base. Now, it does look big. It's massive. I get it. However, I do have a bunch of tribe mates. And they want to build all their own stuff. They want to build their tree houses. And apparently there's little towers. But also, I have the beaver spawn. This is where all the beavers spawn. And I don't want to block it off by all means. Like, I don't want to do that. So, I told my tribe mates if they're going to build, don't build on that side of the river, because that's where most of them, like, I've noticed highly spawn. Is over here. I need to take that down. It's for my attempt to make Ethereum. Jump. Yeah, so anyway, I played the waiting game. I reported the ticket, or I sent in a ticket with a report. And this guy was sitting there freaking harassing me in local chat. Just now, because I do videos for YouTube, I try not to have the chat in because I don't want to have to also pay attention to the chat versus what I'm saying. So, I don't want to deal with that, so I turned that off. And so I'm sitting there, I'm making the report, and I'm like, man, I really wish I had his gamer tag. Well, as I'm sitting there, looking at the coordinates for it, looking at it, and writing my report, he logs into the server. And then starts harassing me in global chat. I didn't even know he was talking, or I wouldn't have known he was talking except for the chat bubbles that pop up above people's heads when they talk. So I see that, and I'm like, oh, so I'm watching him say all this stuff, and I'm taking screenshots. And throughout the whole thing, like, he's threatening me. He's like, let's not get the devs in, let's not waste our devs' time. Let's just do this. And when he was harassing my tribe mate about moving and opening a spot, he's like, it's not what you can do for me. It's what I can do for you. Like, what? You built in my base. What you can do for me is leave. Now, from what I have collected, he doesn't play on this map. He has friends here, but he does not play on here. He plays on a different server. So I'm not sure My thing is, my theory is he doesn't live here, and as I can tell, he doesn't, because he only logs in every couple of days, and from what I can tell, he only has little beds everywhere. He doesn't have actual yeah, so he has like beds everywhere, and what he does is he has spawns and farms, but I don't think he has any teams over here. I think he just gathered and got dropped off from a friend because he has friends on the server, like I said. And you can tell who they are when he joins in, he starts complaining, they add in. And one of the things I told them when I wasn't recording, I was like, it doesn't matter what you guys complain, it doesn't matter how many people back you up. Wildcards are going to be on my side because, again, you built in my base. I didn't build in yours. I didn't break any rules. I'm not blocking any important spawns, but also, there's metal in my base. Like, there's some down there on those ridges. There's some on this ridge over here next to the water. Some over there. There's some where he built. There's some on the other spot that he built on that had metal. There's some against that wall. There's some over there. Like, there's metal in here, plus all the beaver spawns. They still spawn over there. They still spawn over there. They still spawn in the water. And, like, they still spawn. And eventually, like, I'll probably move my baby building over somewhere else and get that spawn going again. Like, I'll probably put it up there because I own up there too. Because one of my tribe mates wanted to build up there, but I don't know what her plans are. She never got back to me. But essentially, yeah, like, oh, see, look, there's a beaver that just came in to render. They still spawn here. They still do their thing and give me cementing paste. Other people fly in. They get all the time. I don't yell at people for being in my base. But yeah, so play by the rules. Play the game how you're supposed to. And they took my tribe tower. Yeah, I also need just a real quick video on how to do stuff, or about that. I'm falling a little behind, and my apologies for that, for the people who have been watching from the beginning and expecting videos. I try to post Monday, Tuesday, Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. And then back to Monday and Tuesday, but I've been really tired. We've been cleaning my house, getting all cleaned up and trying to figure all that out. So, I just been kind of really busy. Plus some other things, and then I do have 2 goats. And if I remember to, I will post pictures and a short video of my little baby goat being adorable and the pictures of them. And their name is Hedrin, or Hedrun, however you say it, and Freya. I could just call her Hedrin, and then, of course, Freya. And they're both little adorable. They're Nubian goats, and they are very noisy, but they are so adorable. It's like, it makes it worth having them. They're pretty awesome. Actually, I put kibble and spark powder in there. How much poly do I need? What else do I need? I'm getting sidetracked because I'm not paying attention. Oh, it's 3. No, it's not 300. That's how much it's 650 for a tribe tower, and they stole my tribe. Build your own! Tiff, I know you're going to watch this. I'm telling you, build your own. That was rude. I know you want it at your base, but still, you could have built your own. That was for decoration. You just took it without asking me. I will cry. About to make a grown man cry on YouTube. Wah. Yes, I put kibble in here. No, I have no intention of actually grabbing it out, but I guess I will. Super kibble. I might just build it the old way. I don't like checking beaver dams anyway. That's more for the server. However, I do have a favor. If you do end up coming across me and you play on the same server as me, please don't reveal the server we play on. I don't want that information getting out because it may cause some problems. Especially like if I'm having an issue with especially if I'm having an issue with another tribe. I don't want to make it worse for them. I don't want anyone getting banned or anything. Yeah, I don't want anything like that to happen. So if you do end up running into me on a server or anything like that, just be mindful. And if I accidentally place my server, let me know what video and the time frame, and I'll fix it. Because, again, I don't want people knowing. I don't want people coming in causing problems and other stuff happening. I just want to be able to play the game, make content, and move on. I'd hate to have to start making single-player content just so we can enjoy some time and make stuff together, or just straight up have to stop the art content altogether, because I'm really excited for the new map. I know other people will be too. I'm excited for the future of Ark Ascended. They have way more potential than they did on ASE, and we continue to be able to grow and experience more fun things and old fun things too. Like ASE doesn't have the Giga Gators that one chop a Titan, or of course the Bison. They don't have the essentially the essentials of the essentials that they need, essentially. But no, jokes aside, I really enjoy just being able to make this content for you. You guys really enjoy the art content. I enjoyed making it. However, on that note, I am going to call it here because I just wanted to talk about the rules again and give you guys an update for anyone who was curious about that. Can only place one tower per tribe. Well, that sucks. Well, I guess we'll be making a video on building on a cliff platform, and this will be my little room, or I might make it over there behind that building on that pillar or something like that. But thank y'all for watching. I hope you enjoyed. I hope you enjoyed this little drama so far. Thank y'all for watching. I hope you enjoyed the drama so far, and I will see you guys all in the next one. Thanks for coming and hanging out with me. Really appreciate it. And thank you all for the 31 subscribers, and thank you all for all the watch time.